Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm gonna be moving some shrimp around. If you guys remember, I have the shadow pandas. I told you guys there'd be something else coming in that's gonna be taking that place, and I've got them on their way. So for that reason, I've got to move them. I'm gonna move them down here. Down here right now, I've got some standard grade red fancy tigers. They're gonna be moved over here, and I've decided to move the peach bolts over to the 3-gallon tank that I just set up. Just because they look so different and they would look really nice. Again, they're going in the kitchen. That's why I have the 3-gallon tank. So I'm gonna be moving everything around. I'll show you guys the process, and hope you guys enjoy. So this is what the peach bolts look like. They gave me a really hard time. They wouldn't let me catch them. As you guys can see, they come from red bolts. They've been bred to look like this, a peach color. It's light orange. These are going in the 3-gallon tank. We'll see how they do there. If not, we can always make room for them back here. But I'm definitely keeping everything that I really want to breed in these 10-gallon tanks. And I just really like how they look. That's why they're going over there in the kitchen. I'll show you guys that process. For now, I'm going to be moving the red fancies, and I'm also going to move the shadow pandas down. Okay, so here are the standard grade red fancies. This is gonna be the temporary home for now. As you guys can see, everything's all over the place. I had to move the filters around. They wouldn't let me catch them, but this is where they'll be for now. Alright, so next up, we're gonna be moving the shadow pandas. I think I should have 6 of them in here. I'm gonna put them in the bin, and they're going to the new tank down in the bottom rack. Guys, so this is what the shadow pandas look like. I showed you guys this a few weeks back in the unboxing video. They're doing great. I still have all 6. I might be mistaken because they're juvies right now, but I think I got all males, so I'll definitely have to get some more. Just by the body shape, you know, a little bit slimmer. I don't see any bigger than, like, much bigger, which would point out to be females. They all, most of them seem to be males to me, but I might be wrong, of course. They're doing great. These are going into their own tank. This will be their permanent tank, I think. I won't be moving them around anymore. Good thing about these tanks is all of them have been cycling and up and running for about the same amount of time, which is probably about a month or two, maybe even longer than that. So all of these are very established. There's plenty of stuff for them to forage for right now, which you guys can see that's what they're doing. That's the great thing about this. I keep all the water parameters pretty much identical, so I'm able to just get them from one tank and move them around to the next tank. So now I come back to the peach boats. That's the only thing that's left right now. They are going into a 3-gallon tank that I just set up recently. That tank's only been up for about 2 weeks, I'd say. I was able to cycle it within 7 days. There's a previous video. I'll link it up here on top of the screen so that you guys, if you guys have any questions, you guys can go watch it. I did add some snails. I've been still adding some bacteria daily, and so it's more than ready. But being that it's a new tank, that it's completely different. So I am gonna drip acclimate these guys, get them used to the new water, the new tank, and I'll show you guys all that. Alright guys, so one last thing before I show you guys the drip acclimation on the peach boats. Everything is coming along nicely. I've got something coming in for that really soon. I've got every single thing that I want in here. Down here we got the red fancies, super reds, and now we got the shadow pandas coming down here. This is permanent. These and these is something that I'm still not really sure I want to keep yet, but for now they're doing great. They're very healthy. I mean, I think I saw a super red that was buried the other day. Other than that, all of these are doing great. Everything else is doing great. And I'm gonna show you guys peach bowls in the 3-gallon now.